Hello everyone, and welcome to Fancy Fact, where we reveal the secrets behind the world's greatest marvels.
And today's episode is absolutely epic. We're diving into the untold secrets of the 7 wonders of the world, the ancient and the modern.
Buckle up, because this isn't just a history lesson. It's a journey through mystery, engineering, and timeless human ambition.
The Great Pyramid of Giza, the only survivor.
Let's start with the only ancient wonder still standing, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Built around 2560 BC for Pharaoh Khufu, it was the tallest man-made structure on Earth for over 3,800 years.
But did you know the secret behind its alignment? It's almost perfectly aligned with the cardinal points of the compass, and some experts believe the builders used the stars, specifically Orion's belt, to line it up.
And inside, some chambers haven't even been opened. In fact, in 2017, a mysterious void was discovered using cosmic ray imaging, and no one knows what's inside it. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, a wonder or a legend?
Next up, or maybe not, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. No one knows if they really existed.
Exactly. They were said to be built by King Nebuchadnezzar II for his homesick wife. But here's the twist. No archaeological evidence has ever confirmed their location in Babylon.
Some historians now believe they might have actually been in Nineveh, hundreds of miles away. The statue of Zeus at Olympia, divine drama.
Imagine a massive statue of Zeus, over 40 feet tall, seated on a throne and covered in gold and ivory. That was the statue of Zeus at Olympia.
And it wasn't just majestic, it was also controversial. The statue was so revered that visitors reportedly wept upon seeing it.
But here's the strange part. It vanished. Burned? Stolen? Shipped to Constantinople and destroyed in a fire? No one knows for sure. The Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, built and rebuilt and burned?
Talk about resilience. The Temple of Artemis was destroyed and rebuilt at least 3 times.
And one of those times, it was arson. A man named Herostratus burned it down just to make a name for himself.
His name was actually banned from historical records for centuries, but ironically, that made him famous. The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, the birth of the word mausoleum.
This one was a tomb so grand, it became the name for all tombs, the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus.
Built for Mausolus and designed by 4 different Greek sculptors, it was a masterpiece of architecture and sculpture.
Earthquakes eventually destroyed it, but parts of it were reused in Bodrum Castle. Some pieces still exist today. The Colossus of Rhodes, the giant that fell.
Imagine a statue so massive it rivaled the Statue of Liberty. That was the Colossus of Rhodes.
Built to celebrate a military victory, it stood for just 54 years before an earthquake took it down.
But here's the secret. Many people wrongly believe ships sailed between its legs, total myth. It likely stood on a solid base near the harbor. The Lighthouse of Alexandria, a beacon through time.
The Lighthouse of Alexandria, also known as the Pharos, was one of the tallest structures in the ancient world, up to 130 meters high.
And get this, it used polished bronze mirrors to reflect sunlight during the day and fire at night, ancient innovation at its best.
It was damaged by 3 earthquakes and finally collapsed, but it remained a model for lighthouses for over 1,000 years. That wraps up the ancient wonders, but we're only halfway through.
Up next, the modern marvels that redefined what it means to be wondrous.
We've explored the ancient wonders, but now it's time to dive into the modern marvels, chosen in 2007 through a global vote.
And trust us, these wonders are not just architectural masterpieces. They hold secrets, controversies, and mind-blowing stories you probably never heard before. The Great Wall of China, more than just a wall.
Everyone's seen pictures of it, but did you know the Great Wall isn't just one wall? It's a series of walls built over centuries.
Some parts date back to the 7th century BC, but most of what we see today was built during the Ming Dynasty.
And while it's often said you can see it from space, that's actually a myth. Astronauts confirmed it's barely visible to the naked eye.
Plus, some sections were built using rice flour mixed with limestone. Yep, ancient sticky rice.
Petra, Jordan, the city carved in stone.
Petra isn't just stunning, it's mysterious. This ancient Nabatean city was carved directly into rose-red cliffs.
The treasury building is world famous, but its purpose? Unclear. It might have been a tomb, a temple, or even a royal vault.
What's really wild is Petra had advanced water systems. Channels, dams, and cisterns. In the middle of the desert.
It was even lost to the Western world for centuries, until a Swiss explorer pretended to be a Muslim pilgrim to get inside in 1812.
Christ the Redeemer, Brazil. A monument of faith and engineering.
Standing 98 feet tall, the Christ the Redeemer statue is one of Brazil's most iconic landmarks.
It took 9 years to build, and was assembled piece by piece on top of a mountain.
But here's the kicker. The outer layer is made of soapstone, chosen for its softness and resistance to heat.
And lightning? Oh, it strikes the statue regularly. They actually have to repair it almost every year.
Machu Picchu, Peru, the lost city of the Incas.
Nestled high in the Andes, Machu Picchu wasn't even known to the outside world until 1911.
It wasn't destroyed by the Spanish conquistadors like many other Incan cities, probably because they never found it.
Its precise stonework is still a mystery. No mortar, just perfectly cut stones that fit together like puzzle pieces.
And some believe it was an astronomical observatory, a royal retreat, or something even more sacred.
Chichen Itza, Mexico, a portal to the cosmos.
This ancient Mayan city is filled with cosmic secrets. The El Castillo pyramid is aligned with the sun so precisely that during the spring and fall equinoxes, a shadow serpent appears to slither down the steps.
The Mayans used it as a calendar. The pyramid has 365 steps in total.
And the nearby ball court? The acoustics are so advanced that a clap at one end can echo clearly across the entire field.
Some say it was more than a sport. Losing might have meant human sacrifice.
The Roman Colosseum: blood, glory, and survival.
Built in just 8 years, the Colosseum could hold 50,000 spectators and had trapdoors, elevators, and even retractable awnings.
It wasn't just for gladiator battles. They also flooded the arena for mock naval battles.
And here's the wildest part. Over 2,000 years later, it's still standing, even after earthquakes, lightning strikes, and wars.
Today, it's a symbol of both Roman innovation and the darker side of entertainment.
The Taj Mahal, India. A love story in stone.
Perhaps the most poetic of the seven wonders, the Taj Mahal was built by Emperor Shah Jahan for his wife, Mumtaz Mahal.
But this love story has a twist. Legend says Shah Jahan planned a second, identical mausoleum in black marble across the river, but was overthrown by his son before he could build it.
Also, the Taj changes color throughout the day: pink in the morning, white in the afternoon, and golden at night.
And it's perfectly symmetrical, except for Shah Jahan's own tomb, which was added later and breaks the symmetry.
From lost cities to sky-high statues, these wonders are more than stone and story. They're a testament to human creativity, ambition, and mystery.
And the secrets? They just make them even more fascinating.
If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Fancy Fact, your window into the world's greatest wonders.
Until next time, keep exploring.